Welcome to a brand new season of the Blitz. I'm Wayne Stats. Alongside me is David Lee. We're here to take you through another season of high school football. We're at Thompson High School where the Bulldogs are playing Burke County this Friday. But first, let's go off to the other side of the river. David, what are some big games this weekend in South Carolina?
Well, start off with TL Hanna at North Augusta. It's a big game, with North Augusta's high-scoring offense led by quarterback Trib Reese. On the other side, TL Hanna is, they play tough in these types of games, and last year was a close game. Could see more of the same from there with Silver Bluff at Strom Thurmond. It's two good programs and should expect more of the same. It's been a little bit more of one-sided over the past couple of years in Strom Thurmond's favor, but should see a good game there. That's the two big games we're looking at on the South
pretty
Carolina
good for first week of the season. And we're back in Georgia, East Lawrence at Aquinas. Everyone knows Aquinas was led by Brendan Douglas, who's at Georgia right now, trying to get some playing time, but brand new coach as well. James Leonard, player at Aquinas, has been pretty much on staff doing some odds and ends when he was at high school there since he was 16 years old. Now he's a head coach at one of the youngest coaches you would think in the whole country at 26 years old in high school. And another big one is Washington County home against Eagles Landing Christian. Two great teams in their classifications. Eagles Landing won the private state championship last year. Washington County beat them last year, but Washington County this year has a new quarterback. William Walker's gone, dual threat quarterback, but AJ Gray, all-state talent in basketball and football, so not too much for a problem there for the new guy. And the big one here for us this week is Thompson and Burke County at the Brickyard. Last year was a really great game at Burke County. Burke County coming in defending state champions. Moved up a class with reclassification, but went up to a 14-0 lead last year against Thompson. But the Bulldogs scored 3 consecutive touchdowns to rally in that one and pretty much surprised a lot of people in the area. Maybe not too much here in Thompson, but definitely outside it. This year, both teams are thinking of state championships. Burke County starts with Donquil Green. Everyone knows what he can do, run, throw. He's going to Division I talent easily. And Thompson, some guys from last year. Chris Jordan was a big running back last year, rushed for 2,000 yards. But Chris Tutt's back and healthy after missing some playoff games last year. And defense is always good here. So, pretty much same folks every year are going to be challenging for state championships. Here with the Thompson coach, Milan Turner, and great year the past 2 years, your first 2 years here. How does this team compare to the ones you've had in the past?
Extremely young. We graduated 26 seniors, and we don't have a lot of young guys playing, but they're a great group of kids. Did a great job in the off season. Had a wonderful summer. Attendance was excellent. Their work ethic's great. The one thing we can't coach them is experience. They get that by playing on Friday nights, and we're going to have a lot of guys who never even dressed out on a Friday night in the Brickyard. So just going to have to cut their teeth on this tough schedule we got.
Everyone remembers last year's game against Burke County. It was a great game, great comeback. What are you looking for in this year's game? Is it different this year coming into it?
It's turned into a really good rivalry, and they've got an excellent head coach. Coach Eric Parker is a great friend of mine, and he's a great coach and a great person. They have a tremendous program over there at Burke County. Great talent every year. They're one of those programs that I think just keeps reloading, and that's because they have a great system. So they're going to be a huge challenge for us. They were last year, and we were fortunate to get a win at their place. And it's going to take everything we've got this Friday to go in the Brickyard and try to find a way to scratch out a win.
That's not a region game, but what's the value of those types of games early in the season, playing a team like that and then playing a team like you?
I think it's a double-edged sword. I think it's what we want as far as competition. We want to play great football teams. We feel like that's what builds our program. Last year, that you could swallow that pill a little better because we had some seniors and experience. This year, we've got a young team, and so you'd like maybe to get your feet wet a little bit before you jump into a game like Burke County, but that's not the case. So we're excited about the challenge. Our kids are excited to go play, and we're ready.
Great. Thank you so much for this week and the whole season.
Thank you so much. Yeah, anytime.
I'm Wayne Stats.
And I'm David Lee.
And that's it for this week on The Blitz. See you next Thursday.